Hi, how y'all doing? This is Joanna here with a Monday video. Monday Night Football. Are y'all ready to party? Well, um, I I always kind of laugh because I never really liked playing Washington Redacted or the Washington football team. Just because of the name. Uh, I don't know. Never liked it. I mean, especially since they made the name change, I really try to actually avoid playing with them, playing against them. And that's just great. Way to punt. Not even kick. Like this. Someone mad at that. Like I don't know. I gotta clean this place up. I got my parents coming home soon. I always hate that when I'm like, oh, they're coming home Sunday, but it's going up on Monday. And I'm like, yeah, well, they're coming home. It's 12:30 in the. It's just past midnight, basically, lack of a better expression. We're just basically giving them the ball at like the 40 or something. That's actually like, uh, that's not. I don't know. I started the game. I want to do this. And the weird thing is, like, the Washington football team always has had like a good color scheme in a way with the pants and shit. Uh, you know what I mean? Like the stripe on the pants. I always kind of like that. I'm not a very extravagant uniform person. I just can't really like the logo or the name. You know what I mean? So it's not like I'm against the uniform combo of like the minutia, but everything else is just kind of wrong. They should have changed the name years ago. Uh, and it's so weird because like every time I do these things, I'm like, should I bring it up? Should I play Washington or should I just go sim the week and play it another day? But I don't really care anymore. It's not don't care. It's more of a like realization of like some of the teams I play that I use are in the NFC East and they're gonna have to play Washington, and that's kind of what it is. Like the Cowboys, they're gonna have to play them eventually. That being said, they usually are like the first team I take out of them doing create a franchise, so there's usually that too. Going back to the D line, I just don't like playing in coverage. That's why I do D line. You know, this game is classy. Unlike me right now, I'm feeling like a little bit off, a little bit. I just I just like was thinking about shit I shouldn't have to think about. Especially like with this whole thing with like, oh, you gotta like, clean it up. Like, I don't fucking get it. Like, I don't know why they say that, but then they don't have any problems with me. Like, I've never met housing. I never understood the idea of we don't think your apartment's clean enough. But by the way, every time we come here to spray, we don't actually tell you anything like your apartment's too dirty or you need to do, like it's just like what am I supposed to do then? Like I mean, because their level of clean is like pristine, and that's like brand new apartment, right? But I'm not that person. And then they go, "What's your caseworker?" Like just assuming off the bat, that stuck with me. That's been a year since that point, and they come in without masks and shit. Uh, like I mean, they just rifled right in here. and it's like, it's not fun. Just like, I don't know. Whew, we're up against the team here, the team, and I'm like, I'm not happy about anything right now. I mean, I'm not mad. I'm actually kind of chill, but it's like, great, you know. Like, I mean, oh, so mad. I gotta get better deodorant. I gotta get more paper towels. I don't have no paper towels to do shit, you know. Like, I actually had a really bad experience with something today. It was kind of terrible. Like, I called. Like, there's this thing in where I live in Connecticut called Warm Lines, which is, I just want to say, one of the weirdest things out there because it's a very broad topic, but it's an important one. So the Warm Line concept is not a crisis, but if you need someone to talk to about just about anything in the world, you can talk to them. I call this one in CHR Manchester. They have the knack of just being one of the dumbest ideas ever. Like, oh, like it was weird. It was going great until they literally told me, "Oh, you got 10 minutes to talk." I'm like, "Yo, 10 minutes? That's fucking nothing." Like that makes me so mad. In a way, just like not really mad. I mean, I wasn't really expecting them to be good because I've called them a few times before. They're not actually a line I would go to on the regular because of all the things like that where it's like 10 minutes. Are you kidding me? Like, 10 minutes is nothing. I don't. I mean, 10 minutes for the topics I talk about with them, which is like more in depth than this, because this is literally like, me trying to sanitize and be more PC than the warm line talk. But my point is, even if you looked at all the videos I made, there's only like what? A few of them that are actually like, about 10 minutes, about this length. But, anyways, so they're talking to me, and I'm like, oh, 10 minutes? Oh, really? That's what you think? Is that what you think you think? It'll be like The Rock and just go like, no, that's not how this is even supposed to work. That made me so mad because it's like, I mean, I wasn't happy when I was talking to them, but I wasn't like really just telling them. I was trying to tell them like, look, I'm using like very. I was talking about hulking out, but I was using that term to not say things like crazily. And I don't know what their deal was because it was just like, like I mean, like I wasn't like at that point where I would be like in danger of like going to the hospital, which is or the police station, whatever thing you want to put there. I wasn't even at that point, and to have someone say, "Oh, we got 10 minutes," I'm like, you know what? After this, I'm hanging up, and then they call me back, and I'm like, yo, I hung up for a reason. Like I don't fucking get it. I tried them. They failed. They failed pretty horribly. I gotta say, 10 minutes. Like, what are you talking about? Like, this is not. There's no scoreboard in life. You know, it's all about what you can do and shit. But like, and believe me, I know I can talk. I've proven that to other people. But it's like 10 minutes for major problems. You know, 10 minutes for major problems. Think about that. Oh, I had a bad day. I just got in an argument with my brother or cousin, whatever. You had a bad day. 10 minutes. You only get 10 minutes to talk about that. Like what the? Like that. That makes me mad a little bit. I'm not. I'm not. I don't know. I'm trying not to build myself up, but like having nobody even like having them just talk the way they were like. I was just like, I'm out of here. You know. Like, I mean, the other thing is I'm trying to manage my life. I've got no support from my family. I really hate saying that because it's so often they just don't give a shit. They will run up, you know. They cause more headaches than they really solve, which is terrible. Like, oh, whatever. Fuck you, mom and dad. Fuck you. You know, like I wish I was not their kid. I don't want to say I wish I wasn't born. I mean, that because that's a really weird question, but I wish I was not their kid. You know. Like I really do, because some of the things they've said to me, like, "Oh, stop blaming the housing authority." It's like, dude, what? Like, it's like the opposite of this thing I heard in screenwriting, where it's like, you know, in writing, an easy way to make a like character sympathetic is to give them a bad landlord. My parents went to the opposite school. Like, you know, what I mean? They went to, oh, the landlord's right, and Joanna's just pissed. Oh, Joanna's not in the right. Like, yo, I'm not that messy. Like some of the things right now, well, not necessarily the cleanest for sure. I could definitely take up some of these things in 5 minutes, but it's like, don't blame me when they're in the walls. Like that's just not my fault. No matter what kind of clean I get to, they're in the walls. They're in the walls. It don't matter. Like I don't get what's so hard about that. Like I mean, it does matter, but it doesn't matter coming into my apartment. Is what I'm trying to say. Like, because if it's clean, obviously they have no place to hide, right? Problem is they're in the fucking walls. Go uphill. I wish they'd just go uphill. Yeah, go. Because my thinking is with running, especially on punt returns, is like you get a little football in, right? You gotta have some football when you're like rambling on about personal shit. But yeah, right. But I think my shit's relatable to some people, so that's why I said it. Uh, in football, to get back to that statement, I'd rather have a punt returner try to go more north and south a little bit because there with that was like that wasn't bad, but that wasn't the same as going north and south. Because if you go north and south, you can gain some yards. East and west, like you can only go sideways for so long, is what I'm trying to say. And I'm not oblivious. There wasn't. I don't know. I'm not. Yeah, I'm gonna just fucking snap. Like I might just do it on people. Be like, "You're all out of order," and someone goes, "But we're not repairmen." And I'd be like, "What? Oh shit." I gotta pull out the I just had it with so many people telling me, "Oh, it's all your fault." It's like, bro, like it's not my fault at all. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is like the exact opposite of my fault as we hit the minimum. Oh god damn. I'll just toss it to Lewis. And I'm like, oh come on. I'm trying to think what I gotta do now though, because one of the things right now that is always a thing at night is you're limited by certain things. Like if it's at night, you don't want to go outside and throw away too much trash. I don't. I've seen there was a massive raccoon I saw during the daytime, so I don't want to do that. You know, I'd rather just chill a little bit, but like keep it a buck. I might put some stuff in the garbage. You know what I mean? Be like, yeah, let's just get all the trash off the ground. Do that sort of thing. Maybe do some surveys because I'm gonna be up a little bit late. Uh, yeah, I'm just not in the mood to like go to sleep just yet because I know, like I said, it's like I'm tired of people telling me, "Oh, you're hundreds of bullshit." Like bullshit. This is not like the worst. I've seen hoarders. Like you look at a hoarder TV show and you start seeing like the actual dirt worst of like messes, and this is not that. This is like I actually want to tell them like some of this is like I'm not putting shit in my closet. It's all in fucking bags right now. My clothes are in effing bags because you guys can't actually solve the bed bug issue, and because you guys can't actually open up the walls, guess what's not going in the closet? So two big bags of clothes ain't touching that closet. Like you know what I mean. So those are just gonna be there. Like I mean, I could put them anywhere else. I could put them up against the air conditioner or something, but I ain't putting them in the fucking closet so they can get infested with. You know, that's not me. Uh, and the weird thing was, I just hate when they do that like bullshit. Two fucking garbage bags. You're not even fucking like, what I mean? You get what I'm saying? I think most people would. It's the other stuff that I gotta work on right now. Like, I don't think I should do it. A part of me is like, I don't want to keep rambling about my personal life, and football is just not. It's not bad. Actually, before I even go, love to apologize for missing Saturday again because that was inexcusable, but kind of like just me not being able to handle life. So I'm gonna let you go on that note. Thank you for watching. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye.